You wake up, you get dressed, you answer emails, you smile in meetings, you check every box of a normal life. But inside, you feel empty, exhausted, disconnected. This is high-functioning depression, the kind that hides behind productivity, success, and smiles. And the worst part, you feel like you're not sick enough to get help, so you don't ask, you just keep going. Let's talk about it. What is high-functioning depression? High-functioning depression isn't a formal diagnosis, but it's very real. It often overlaps with persistent depressive disorder, also known as dysthymia, a chronic low-level depression that lasts for years. The key difference: you still function. You go to work, you take care of others, you show up, but you do it while feeling joyless, unmotivated, emotionally numb, constantly tired, hollow inside. And since you're not in crisis, people assume you're fine. Even you assume you're fine, or at least not bad enough to need help. The guilt of not being sick enough. Here's the painful truth. Many people with high-functioning depression feel guilty for even struggling. They compare their pain to others and think, at least I have a job. I'm not suicidal, I should be grateful. Other people have it worse. I'm not depressed, I'm just tired, right? So they stay silent, keep pretending, keep deteriorating quietly. But here's what you need to know. You don't have to be at rock bottom to deserve support. You don't have to collapse to be taken seriously. The cost of staying silent. High-functioning depression may seem manageable until it's not. Over time, it can lead to burnout, relationship issues, chronic fatigue, panic attacks, substance use, major depressive episodes. And often, by the time someone finally asks for help, they've already hit the wall. Early intervention saves lives. Even if your depression is quiet, it's still real, and it's still valid. What you can do: steps toward healing. If this feels like you, here's what you can start doing. Acknowledge it. You don't need a crisis to take your pain seriously. Talk to someone, a friend, a therapist, a support group. You don't have to explain everything. Just start with, I haven't felt like myself. Seek professional support. Even if you're functioning, therapy or medication can make life lighter. Stop minimizing your struggle. Pain is pain. If it's affecting your quality of life, it matters. Create space for rest and joy, not just performance and productivity. You are not weak for needing help. You are wise for reaching out. To the outside world, be careful what you overlook. Not all depression is obvious. It doesn't always look like someone crying in bed. Sometimes it looks like the coworker who never takes a day off, the parent who always puts others first, the student who gets straight A's. Check in on the ones who seem fine, because sometimes they're the ones who are silently falling apart. High-functioning depression hides behind masks, but behind every mask is a real human being, tired, hurting, and hoping to feel better. If that's you, please know this: you are not broken. You are not alone. You are not overreacting. You don't have to keep pretending. And you don't have to wait until you're sick enough to matter. You matter now, right here, right as you are. Why it's so easy to miss: because the world rewards performance. If you're checking the boxes, no one asks how you feel. In fact, high-functioning people are often the last ones to get support because they minimize their own pain. Others overlook the warning signs. They fear being told, you have it so good, what's the problem? They believe mental illness should look worse than this, but functioning does not equal thriving, and depression doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers. What it feels like from the inside. It feels like you're living life on autopilot. You laugh, but don't feel joy. You achieve, but don't feel proud. You socialize, but feel disconnected. You rest, but never feel restored. You start asking, why does everything feel so hard? Why don't I feel anything anymore? Why can't I just be happy? But you push through, because you're the one who's got it together, right?